More and more drivers are sharing the road with e-bikes and e-scooters. They're often marketed as convenient transportation to work or school. As WHO 13's Katie Kaplan reports, hospitals are seeing a different side.
Yeah, when this story was assigned on Thursday, one of our photojournalists went out and caught this guy seemingly joking around in traffic lanes on an e-scooter. But this topic is nothing to laugh about. Between 2017 through 2022, the U.S. government reported an estimated 361,000 ER visits related to micromobility vehicles. Closer to home, one of the trauma hospitals right here in Des Moines tells me their numbers for such issues have increased more than 1,000% since 2022. Now, I didn't have to look very far to find two of these cases right here in the metro.
In 2022, Jordan Dean's life was altered forever during a night out with his twin brother.
Suddenly the wheel locked and it flipped me over and I hit my head face planted basically.
He's never been the same again.
They thought for sure I was dead.
The fall from a rented e-scooter in Cedar Rapids that he understands was only traveling at 11 miles per hour left him with a traumatic brain injury and his West Des Moines family racing to be by his side.
I just remember driving to Iowa City and just repeating in my head, please don't take my son, please don't take my son, over and over again silently.
After being life-flighted for emergency surgery, the prognosis was dire, and his family started to make end-of-life arrangements.
There was really not a lot of hope. In fact, for several weeks, there wasn't a ton of hope.
So close to saying goodbye, they had been working on a plan to harvest his organs when Jordan started to come to.
See, that's what I looked at before my accident.
More than 3 years of recovery and multiple surgeries later, 7 months of his life are missing from his memory. And sometimes other things are too.
I had 3 strokes. I have aphasia. I have memory loss. Short-term memory is toast.
Now dependent on help from his family, he'll likely be recovering the rest of his life, wishing he could travel through time to make one little change.
If I could wind the clock back to 2022, I would put on a helmet or I would just walk home.
You have work today?
It's the same sentiment echoed by Brandon Hobby, who lives about 10 minutes away from Jordan in Waukee.
If you could go back in time, what would you do differently?
Definitely wear a helmet.
He was 17 and riding this $3,000 60 miles per hour e-scooter he purchased off Amazon when he lost control in July of 2024.
I don't really remember the day, but I was speeding on my electric scooter.
2 weeks in a medically induced coma and a month in the hospital overall. He's been healing from his TBI ever since.
I forgot how to walk. I forgot how to use the bathroom.
It's the kind of severe injuries the medical director of Blink Children's Hospital says they're seeing more of, directly because of e-scooters and e-bikes.
We've seen brain bleeds, we've seen cervical spine fractures, we've seen pneumothoraces, which is where you have a collapsed lung.
Dr. Amy Grown says after a shockingly busy summer treating children in Des Moines, her staff pulled the numbers.
Even in the last year, and we're not even year to date yet, we've had a doubling of the numbers.
Those numbers speak for themselves. A combination of local ER visits and trauma cases from Unity Point in Des Moines show pediatric e-bike, e-scooter incidents rose from approximately 4 in 2022 to 43 already this year. Approximates for adult incidents are also on the rise.
I've heard over and over from parents that they knew the dangers, but you never think it's going to happen to you or your child.
There goes someone.
Yeah, no helmet.
It's the exact thing Brandon Hobby told us about why he didn't listen to his mother when she asked him to wear a helmet.
I didn't think anything was going to happen.
And what Jordan Dean's father, Curtis, said.
Everybody thinks they're bulletproof. Everybody thinks that they're the exception to the rule. And so did Jordan.
For the Dean family, it's a lesson learned the hard way.
I was out for a walk the other day and it just kind of hit me that it was like, I'm going to be doing this the rest of my life. helping with him.
And one they'll be reminded of every day for the rest of their lives.
Right now, it is really on parents and riders to make sure the right helmet is being used for the right equipment. Law enforcement tells me it's like the Wild West out there when it comes to e-bikes, e-scooters, and the rules around them. The topic has even sparked a statewide conversation between law enforcement leaders. I'll have more on that in a follow-up report tomorrow night at 10.